everyone. Today I represent Informational Interview project with Hello McDaniels. Hello works as an access control system operator of the DT at their headquarters. I asked her 24 questions that gave me a better idea about what she does on a daily basis and what types of training are required to become an access control system operator for DTE. They asked her what are your job duties as an access control system operator. Her job as an access control system operator is to provide access to DTE employees, visitors, and high-level areas. Then I asked Helen, how did you get this position? What are common career paths? Helen started working for the company about 15 years ago as a security operator. In 2010, a position for an access control system operator was available, and Helen was offered an opportunity to be interviewed. This is not an actual picture of the hardware that Helen provides access to. However, I wanted to give you an idea of what hardware she provides access to. Card readers, gates, cameras, employee badges, even facility guest badges. Then I asked Helen, what is an overall day like in your job? Are there busy days or slow days? Helen starts her work day at 6 o'clock every morning. She logs into her computer and has to reply to emails for her clients for the day requesting other access to the facility. Helen is responsible for providing access to each one of these requests. She must check to make sure all requirements are met before fulfilling the client's access. Every day could be a busy day for her. Then I asked Helen, what types of training does your company offer people entering this field? Helen informed me that when entering this field, you must know basic computer skills. You got to know how to operate the system software. You have to have people skills. There are qualifications requirements by job level that must be completed. That asks how many hours do you typically work each week? Do you often work in the evenings or weekends? Helen works 40 hours plus she is an on-call operator that does troubleshooting when needed. That asks what is a typical starter salary, average salary of the benefits. Helen makes a minimum of $50,000 per year. It makes $25 per hour weekly. Helen medical does cost her out-of-pocket costs. There are other benefits offered. That asks Helen what kind of decisions do you make. Helen informed me that she works with a team that makes decisions with her. She doesn't make them alone. IT members, supervisors, directors, vice presidents, Helen and her staff all help in making decisions together. Helen gets the approval request. Helen inputs the access information to the computer system. The information is sent to the control panel. The control panel responds to the input command that Helen provides, which gives the access. Who gets the access? Visitors, employees, high-level access areas, the badge design system, time management system, and much more. That asks what kind of problems you deal with. The kind of problems Helen can deal with is that if a requester needing access is not approved in a timely manner to start their employment, their job can get set back from its start date. The other issue she can face is system failures. This can set Helen on providing access to clients. That asks Helen what part of the job do you personally find most satisfying, most challenging. The satisfying part about Helen's job is knowing that she completed a daily job without any issues. The most challenging part of Helen's job is that problems with system failures that arise, she has to stop the task she is doing, and she has to troubleshoot the issue that she has, which could take her hours to solve. That asks what are the various jobs within the company you work for. Helen's department had jobs in physical security, cybersecurity, field investigations, security, research security, control center operator, IP security. That asks what is the average length of time you have known of someone staying in your position. Helen was put in a position that someone had for 25 years before they retired in 2010. The job had been a company employee internal job until 2010 when it became a contract position. Until then, only DTE Direct's employees was hired for the position. That asks Helen what is the best way to enter your job position. Helen's job requires that you have at least 5 years experience. The job company offers various training and skill test requirements yearly. Helen works her way to the position she is in. Helen came in with a high school diploma, which will be all you need to work in this field, or you can come in with a GED. Now, ask Helen what kind of experience, paid, unpaid, was you acquired for anyone pursuing in a career in this field? What job experience in the past has led you to your current position? Helen explained that the experience you need to pursue in this career is to have as much knowledge as you can and the job. When the opportunities come, take the advantage. The more you know, the greater the opportunities will be when the next level advancement comes along. That asks them what skills are most important in your job essential to have. What courses, if any, did you take? How in a position you must know basic computer skills, know how to operate the system, have to get access and have not to give access, have higher security access training, and most importantly, you must have people skills. That asks them what special advice do you have for a student seeking to qualify for this position? Helen advice to me when seeking this position, you must take the risk and do not be afraid to advance. Helen didn't know she was going to be in this career years ago. However, in her old position, she worked hard and took opportunities to be better at her job. Helen also said, do not stay at one thing. Learn and try new things. That asks Helen, if you were entering into this field today, would you change anything you did from the past? Helen would not change anything about her job. She said that every new opportunity is a new way of learning and advancing in the work field. That asks Helen how important are grade GPA for obtaining a job in your field. Helen explains that grades can be important with any job. It shows that a level at which you could obtain information. Can you picture yourself in this kind of job? What did you learn? I feel like I want to picture myself in this type of career. It takes a lot of work to be in access control system operator. This type of position comes with dealing with a lot of system software. The one thing I learned from this interview is that being in this type of position, you need to have a lot of computer skills and know how to deal with a lot of people. Also, you have to deal with companies and facilities across the U.S. Overall, this can be a great career to go in if you want to be in access control system operator in this kind of field.